Hello everyone, features a crazy back. It's time for a deck review, and it's actually going to be kind of a triple review because I got 3 decks, 3 different colors. These are the Postumo playing cards, a zombie themed deck from Scallywags, I guess is the company name. I believe you can get them on the website scallywagsinternational.com. However, they only sell them in 2 colors, not all 3. Anyways, the front of the box says Postumo. I think that's how you pronounce it. And you see a bunch of hands kind of grabbing, well, you got a couple hands holding up a heart, and there's other hands grabbing the hands. That's kind of interesting. And there's details in the background which actually match the back design. One side says by Scallywags for Scallywags, whatever a Scallywag is, and there is a heart. On the other side said, keep your wits about you, for the undead will too. That's kind of funny. Keep your wits about you. Actually, I think it's keep your wits about you, brain, for the undead will too. I'm not sure. But anyways, I think there's a brain on there. I'm not sure if brain is supposed to be in there or not. The top, it says standard size and plain cards. Bottom has a barcode and some trademark stuff. And the back, you see the back design. There's this rusty red type color, a green booger type color. I mean, really. And then a silver color, which you can't buy on the website. It's a little more limited and rare. And they all have a custom seal, which actually looks like it's upside down. You can see it's like a skull, and it's got the eyes and the mouth. And I don't know, for some reason it looks like it's upside down. I mean, it is upside down. I don't know if it was intentional or accidental. It's kind of interesting. Anyway, let's get on to the cards. There's nothing on the flaps. I should show you the flap, but there's nothing there. Inside you do get a double backer, and there's your back design. Small little thing that bothers me is it's got black borders and white faces. But that's, like I said, small. The back design actually features skeletons and all sorts of body parts. There's skulls, skeletons, arms, legs, and so forth. Anyway, not sure what that is. Hey, sorry about that. Anyway, the cards do feature custom pips, actually custom suits. Everything, again, there's your back design. I'm not a huge fan of the black borders with white faces, but it is what it is. Alright, here's the suits. First of all, spades, actual spade shovels, and there's different types of shovels. Even the index is a shovel. Kind of cool. Clubs, featuring an assortment of clubs. Pretty cool. And then we got actual hearts, because what? It's zombies, they like hearts. And the brain. Why? Because zombies don't care for diamonds, but they love brains. So that's why they did that. Brains instead of diamonds. The rest are still the same. Spades, clubs, and hearts. And then you get brains instead of diamonds. Makes sense. Huh? And as you can see, they do have like a white border, but then where the pips are is actually a beigey color, whatever. A dirty color. And then the court cards, they have a darker color. Here's your court cards. They all feature basically zombies. Zombie. Usually with different types of weapons. This one looks like he's bashing himself in the head. The Joker, here's one of them. This guy's shoved club or whatever that is right through his head. And the other one, he's just posing Nothing really going on there. Jack of Hearts, sorry, Jack of Brains is actually stabbed himself right through the mouth with this weapon. Here's your 7, it's a little bit different. King is getting friendly with that sword. Here's your Ace of Hearts. Boom, boom. I'm just trying to figure out, what's going on. The Queen of Hearts looking pretty dead. Looks like her skin has actually come off her arm or something, I'm not sure. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Estimating that every one of these pips is actually a different type of shovel or a different type of club. I want to check this out. King of Hearts is using somebody else's hand to rip out his eyeball. His deck of cards is definitely not for everyone. More gruesomeness. Looks like he's got his guts sticking out or something. Again, here's the 10 of spades. You can see each one is a different design, different shovel, different spade. Pretty cool. Here's your Ace of Brains. Ace of Spades. Definitely different. Oh, this one is Queen of Hearts. You can see the bones here from her hand and her skin is falling off. Pretty freaky. And she's kind of missing. We have midsection there. King of Clubs. And then there's your clubs. They're all different. You got one that's got like a big spike going through it. This looks like a paddle of some sort. There's like baseball bats with spikes on them and barbed wire. There's a golf club instead of an actual club. There's boards, baseball bats, all sorts of stuff. Oh yeah, here's the King of Hearts. Suicide King is actually run that sword or whatever right through his head and into the heart. Jack of Hearts has his eyeball hanging, and he's also got an axe in the back of his head. And Ace of Clubs, I like that one with the barbed wire. Look at all those brains. This is a gimmick card, a 13 of brains, pretty cool. And one more queen. She's screaming and she's holding a heart. Looks like she whipped out her heart or something. So that's what you get. Pretty cool. I do believe it's basically a standard bicycle stock and an air cushion finish or a magic finish. I'm not entirely sure. They do handle pretty nice. They look nice when you fan them, as you can see. And I will quickly show you a little bit on the other ones. The green one, everything is basically the same. I'm just going to show you like the backs. Look at all this detail. You get a double backer and everything else is the same. And then the more limited, harder to find silver. And this one, unlike the other ones, you can actually clearly see all the details. These other ones have got kind of a faded, worn out, or dirty look to them. As you can see, they're darker around the edges. This one is just solid silver and black. So you can see the guts, and you can see skulls. There's a heart, there's skeleton, rib cage, there's arms, there's all sorts of stuff. And everything else is the same. There is some chipping going on already, not a surprise. Anyways, that's what you get, the Postumo playing cards. Like I said, Scallywags International.com. They don't have it on there, but I found it. Scallywagsinternational.com is the place to get them, or perhaps be in Poker World or something like that. Anyway, that's that. For those of you who missed it, yesterday night, House of Playing Cards did release their new NOC decks. Apparently they have thinner borders. They do have slightly simplified code cards that look pretty nice. And apparently they were marked. I'm not sure exactly how you mark a blank back, but apparently they did it. And you do get a free video telling you to educate you about the markings if you buy them, and you also get entered into a couple of draws. One is for an upcoming House of Playing Cards release, one is for B Watermelon decks, and one is for Jerry's Nuggets. So that's pretty cool. Fingers crossed I win for once. Anyway, on top of that, today, the Bicycle has released their latest Club 808 deck, the Bicycle Cigar, which looks pretty sweet. I'm told sometime later this week, by the end of the week, they hope to have a couple other new decks, Bicycle Cupid backs, and the Hoyle Slice, which is basically a Hoyle deck cut in half, and you get two halves. One red, one blue. It's pretty cool. Anyway, so that's that. I can't think of any other releases coming right now. I do know that Big Blind Media is going to have a sale starting midnight Friday. So if you like crown decks or weird stuff like this, you might want to go check it out, because they're going to be on sale. And I don't know, for some reason everyone seems to be having sales right now. But anyways, that's what I've got. I'll see